At just 19 years of age, the future is unwritten. Tonight, Zahra takes his first step in writing his own book, making his amateur mixed martial arts debut representing the Australian elite team, cornered by Mo Sadawi. While this may be his first official walk to the cage, do not mistake inexperience for uncertainty. Every session has been building towards this moment, utilising a dangerous blend of kickboxing and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Lucas will be comfortable wherever the fight unfolds. On the feet, he's looking for patience, waiting for the perfect opening before unleashing sharp combinations that can change in the course of an instant. In the contest, if the contest hits the canvas, he'll be wasting no time hunting one of his favourite submissions, the Kimura. He trusts his conditioning and believes in his pace, and as the minutes tick by, he expects to become stronger while his opponent begins to fade. Tonight, he believes his cardio will carry him wherever the fight goes, but he doesn't expect to hear the final bell. Whether it's by TKO or submission, Lucas is coming to make a statement. Long term, his ambitions reach far beyond the amateur ranks he wants to earn his professional debut and one day look back at this night as the first step towards that goal, making his amateur debut representing AET. Please welcome Lucas Zahra. Some people fight because they enjoy it, others fight because they're searching for something deeper. Brendon Lay makes a walk to the cage for the very first time at 27 years of age. The Mat Masters product makes his debut after 5 years of training under coaches Armin and Josh in the beginning of the new chapter, but do not expect the nerves of the first timer. Brendon is a boxer by trade, but he isn't interested in defining himself by favourite techniques or highlight reel finishes. He believes fighting will be about making the right decisions at the right moment. Every moment is going to be calculated and every exchange will be measured. Every strike is trained with purpose, but his greatest weapons are not hooks or uppercuts. He's looking to show off some fight IQ, composure and finesse. While others rush into chaos, Brendon is looking to stay patient until the opening appears. He's looking to lead him deeper into darkness, and in his words, he gives me what I want. It's a chilling statement from a man whose confidence is built not on emotion, but on complete belief in his preparation. A self-proclaimed white belt, he laughs with typical honesty. Brendon isn't pretending to be anything other than himself. He's simply here to compete, to test his limits with the goal to become a man who's truly content and comfortable in his own skin. Looking to see how far his dedication can take him tonight. This journey begins representing Mat Masters. Welcome, Brendon Lay. Here we go, Lukey, first MMA bout of the night, and it's two debutants. These ones are really hard to sort of understand what's going to happen. We get to see some new blood come into the cage, and it's exciting, especially Bantamweight. These guys are going to kick it off.
Yeah, for sure. Both these guys seem pretty game. I know a lot of the guys out of Mat Masters are pretty well rounded. They're always game. It's always. I haven't really seen any fights with Mat Master guys, and it's been boring fights. So this should be a banger, I think.
Yeah, he's definitely got. He's got Josh Trimboli, Armin Yakubi, and gunshot Liam Gussie in his corner tonight. That's an epic corner to have with you.
Yeah, as we've seen, Liam Gussie fought Michael Allsop that night. Yeah, he's always game, and a lot of these boys that come with that gameness, and yeah, they're always very well rounded.
A lot of feigning just to kick us off, which is unreal to see when you get two debutants. Oh,
very close with that first right hand. Good shot here.
Check hook. Brendon's throwing that right hand a little bit too over the top. I would love to see him go straight down the pipe, but the adjustment could be also Lucas dipping his head in, fake that right hand, throw an uppercut.
Yeah, he's slipping the shot well, but yeah, I think he's overdoing it a bit and setting himself up for something else here.
Little smile, he's obviously setting traps.
Very good feints here, keeping his back.
Got Lucas on the cage.
Brendon's very disciplined, very experienced for a debutant. Looks like he's had a few fights. Definitely doesn't look like a debutant.
Ooh, cracking little right hand from Lucas against the cage.
He needs to be disciplined with his hands there. Putting good PC pressure on here, but yeah, he's keeping his hand a little bit low, getting a little bit overzealous, pushing forward. Obviously he's confident, but yeah, I think he just needs to settle down a little bit.
I think that perceived pressure, just keeping Lucas just a little bit from doing what he wants to do at this stage. He's clearly got some skills. When he lands with a big old shot, great takedown attempt. Yeah, he's got a good finish. Excellent timing on that. Led that right hand well.
As I said before, these boys always very well rounded from Mat Masters. He's back in the cage here, needs to look to get off the cage. Good footwork here. Ooh, clash heads here, it looks like. I think Lucas just needs to put some jabs in his face and try and get that pressure off him as he throws a big right hand there, really.
Even Brendon could be looking at doubling up on that jab before he throws that right hand. He's throwing that right hand blind, and that's allowing Lucas to move his head off the line and then grab something.
I'd like to see Brendon get back to those feints a little bit more instead of, it seems like when he gets Lucas back on the cage, he's just throwing that right hand. I'd like to see him implement those feints still, just to set something up.
30 seconds left in the first round. There's been a little bit of a chess match in this first round, which is excellent from debutants as well.
Yeah, for sure. Both boys very experienced with debutants. Lucas doing all the right stuff with his footwork, but just having a little bit of trouble with that pressure, I think.
Something that I'm not sure if anyone's noticed, but Lucas is actually getting off the cage a little bit. As I say, he gets back on the cage, but he's finding the centre of the octagon a little bit more in the later part of this round, and that may free him up to have a bit more freedom when he wants to throw.
Yeah, I think he's showing a bit more now. Good double leg there. As a finish is a good way to put a statement on the end of the round.
A little bit late on that one, and Lucas not happy with the back ahead. Fantastic first round by two debutants. What are the adjustments we're looking for?
I think Brendon needs to stick with that forward pressure, but I'd love to see him just use that jab a little bit more and not throw that right hand lightly, especially when he gets Lucas on the cage there. He just needs to set him down a little bit and pick his shots instead of just throwing a bit behind there. Having his hands down, as we saw. Lucas, when he gets his back in the cage, is not afraid to throw a big shot. And yeah, it's a bit worrying seeing Brendon running through shots. Seems that good chin though, but yeah, both very good for debutants. For Lucas, I think much the same. Like he's utilising the good footwork pretty well, but kind of the same as Brendon. I'd love to see him implement the feints and even some level change feints because he's shown that double leg a few times. So I'd love to see him implement some feints on the takedowns to set up his hands and just get Brendon off the front foot for at least a second so he can get something going.
We've got a second out, moving into round two. Let's see if any of that advice goes headed. From the boys.
A lot of respect shown between these boys even before the fight. They exchanged touching hands and a little bit of a hug at the start. So Lucas coming out firing a little bit more, which is good to see. Just needs to stop going straight backwards, I think. Yeah, get back on that jab. Nice front kick there from Brendon. Straight back on that very heavy forward pressure. which is really rare to see from especially a debutant. Like that perceived pressure, you don't see that very often. In the early stages, you see that with the experienced guys, and even in the pros. In debutants, so they see it that much. So it's really cool to see that big body kick there from Lucas.
Brendon has been training for 5 years, and like I say, from the gym at like Matt Masters, where he'll be getting a lot of good looks and good bodies. This perceived pressure that you're talking about, that comes just from experience and rounds on rounds. Beautiful one too. Lucas ducked under.
Yeah, as much as he's debutant, he's obviously had plenty of rounds with good guys in the gym, as you said. So he's on paper, he's way more, he's not as experienced as he looks. Ooh. Interesting takedown there, but he's still got the single, finished it. Nice one just to get back up. Big spin.
Always free to take that shot on the break. A lot of guys just walk away from it. Sometimes you just get that one cheap one and it might make a difference.
I just think Lucas needs a little bit more active there. I think he's just letting Brendon get away with too much.
Fantastic shot. Nothing in front of it, which is showing what's slowing down there.
I think Brendon's just happy to get away with doing stuff just because Brendon's not really doing too much a lot of the time, especially when he's back in the cage. I think he's just waiting a little too much there, as you said.
There's that uppercut. Great body work and then back upstairs. The only danger with that is Lucas does just throw wild and you might hit one if you're not careful. Keep that head moving. Oh, lovely little right cross.
Good decision to shoot there. He's up on the single. He'll get his back taken here, as he does.
He's attacking that straight away. That's under the chin. This is going to be on, and attack comes. Oh my God, it took a while to get the mat. As soon as it did, Brendon Lay put it to work. He was on the back quickly and that attacked that neck straight away.
Very good from both those boys. As I said, very experienced for being debutants. They definitely didn't look like debutants, so it was very cool. Very cool to see debutants look that good. And yeah, well done to Brendon. We're getting the win there, getting the sub. You saw, yeah, very dangerous on the ground and standing, just like all these Matt Masters boys are.